Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric, my co-host and manager and GM of the 1977 Boston Red Sox, Mr. Brody, in his managerial in the dugout over there. We'll call that the dugout this time. So we have our dugout cam on. And Mr. Brody has something exciting to announce today. We're going to have our new acquisition on the mound here. We'll let you know who that is when the game starts in a second. So the Red Sox have won 4 in a row. And we finally got rid of Butch Hobson. And we made a trade for a starting pitcher who will be pitching in this game. So John Montague is on the mound for Seattle. The Seattle Mariners. He comes in with a record of 3-4, 44 in the third innings pitched. 33 hits allowed, 9 earned runs, 22 strikeouts, 22 walks and 19 strikeouts. ERA of only 1.83, yet he's 3-4. So Seattle has not given him much run support at all. So the Red Sox lineup is as follows. Rick Burleson, the shortstop, bats first. Batting second, the second baseman, Denny Doyle. Legrand Orange at DH. Rusty Staub bats third. Batting cleanup is left fielder Jim Rice. Carlton Fisk behind the plate bats fifth. The newly acquired Toby Harrah is the third baseman batting sixth. Batting seventh, the first baseman George Scott. Bernie Carbo gets another start in left field. Dwight Evans is eligible, I believe, to come off the disabled list, but we decided to let's actually check that. I didn't even check that. Yeah, he's still day-to-day. So we're going to have him stay out another day here, as Carbo will get a second start in a row in right field. And Freddie Lynn, the center fielder, bats ninth. So that's your lineup for the Boston Red Sox, going for 5 in a row. So Burleson comes in hitting .269 with a homer and 8 runs batted in. And we're going to have him take a pitch here. So Montague with a 50 control, 60 movement, and 40 stuff. So here we go. Boston's won 3 out of 5 from Seattle this year so far. And it's going to be ball 1 for a curveball. And we're underway here in Seattle at the Kingdom. So Burleson will hit away here, swing away. And the 1-0 pitch. Hit back to Montague. Fires to first for out number 1. So Denny Doyle, the second baseman, up now. Doyle comes in hitting .274 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. So he'll swing away here. And he strikes out on the 2-2 count. Montague with his first K of the day. Brings up Legrand Orange, Rusty Staub. This over here. So Rusty Staub is a member of the Red Sox, hitting just .207. Hitting .273 overall with a homer and 7 runs batted in. He'll take a pitch. And that's going to be ball 1 low. So he's hitting 8 for 22 ahead in the count, so he'll swing away here. The 2-1 pitch is going to be laced past the third baseman Stein for a single. So Staub on with a 1-out single, first Red Sox hit. Going to bring up Jim Rice. He had a big day yesterday. Hit a 3-run blast and knocked in another run for 4 RBIs on the day. Comes in hitting .315 with 7 homers and 24 runs batted in. .350 on the first pitch, so he'll swing away.
Strike 3, you're out.
And he'll strike out for out number 3. So after 1/2, it's Boston nothing and Seattle coming up. And the new acquisition on the mound, making his first start in a Red Sox uniform, it's going to be Doc Medich. We traded him away. We got him from Oakland in a trade for Butch Hobson. So he's making his first start. So far for Oakland this year, he's 2-3 with a 4.65 ERA in 6 starts, 40 2/3 innings pitched, 17 walks and 18 strikeouts. In 76 with the Pittsburgh Pirates, he was 8-11 in 179 innings pitched with 48 walks and 86 strikeouts, an ERA of 3.52. He's got 40 stuff, 60 movement, 60 control. He's just 28 with a stamina of 70, so a nice stamina there. So he'll go deep into a ball game. So he's going to be the number 4 starter, just ahead of Reggie Cleveland. So the Red Sox rotation is going to be Perry, Tiant. Perry, Tiant, Jenkins. Now Medich and Cleveland. So not a bad little starting lineup there. With Stanley as an emergency starter. We've got him slated as an emergency starter. So in case there's an injury or anything, Stanley can come and fill in. Alright, so lineup for the hometown Seattle Mariners is going to be DH Dave Collins bats first. Batting second is the first baseman Dan Meyer. Rupert Jones, the center fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup, the right fielder Leroy Stanton. Steve Braun, the left fielder, bats fifth. Bill Stein, the third baseman, bats sixth. Leo Cruz, now he batted ninth yesterday. He's batting seventh today. Second baseman. Batting eighth, shortstop Craig Reynolds. And getting a start today behind the plate is Larry Cox. So that's your Seattle lineup. Dave Collins steps in the box, hitting just 190 with 3 homers and 6 runs batted in. So behind Medich is going to be Rice, Lynn, and Carbo. Rice and Carbo with average range. Fred Lynn with above average range in center. Rice and Carbo with above average arms, and Lynn with an excellent arm in center. Well, above average, 75. Well, even further above average. In the infield, it's going to be Hara, Burleson, Doyle, and Scott. Hara and Scott and Doyle with average range. Burleson with above average range at shortstop. And behind the plate with above average arm is Carlton Fisk. So Medich takes the hill, toes the rubber. Looks in for the sign from Fisk, nods his head. And here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, 1 count. And that's going to be hit to Burleson. Up with it, over to first. And Doc Medich's career is underway with the Red Sox. So Dan Meyer up now. Dan Meyer just 3 for 11 on the season. 273 with 2 runs batted in. And he'll pitch. Medich will pitch around Meyer. And he'll draw the walk. So a 1-out walk. And Scott holds him on. He'll throw over to first. And he's back safely. So it's going to bring up Rupert Jones. Jones hitting 272 with 3 homers and 14 runs batted in. Medich looks in for the sign. Looks the runner back. Kicks and delivers. And strikes him out on the, looks like an inside pitch there. There's a changeup on the out of the strike zone on that one, definitely. So Medich with his first K of the day. So 2 outs now. The runner on first for Leroy Stanton. Comes in hitting 233 with 5 homers and 14 runs batted in. 1-2 pitch. And he's going to hit him. So Stanton got a piece of him there. Looks like he's alright. So it'll put a runner in scoring position now. With 2 down. For Steve Braun, hitting just 203 with 9 runs batted in. runs, hitting just 189 versus right-handed pitching so far this year. And 2-1 pitch, hit out to the left. Rice comes in and makes the catch. So after 1 full, no score. Red Sox will send Fisk, Hara, and Scott up against Montague. Fisk comes in hitting .284 with 4 homers and 18 runs batted in. 500 on the first pitch, so he'll swing away. And that's going to be hit to short. Reynolds is up with it over to first. And Fisk is the first out of the second. So Toby Hara is up now. He walked 3 times in yesterday's game. Comes in with a .348 on base percentage overall. As a member of the Red Sox, he's hitting .286 with a .474 on base percentage. So he's definitely been happy with his trade to Boston from Texas. So we're going to have him take a pitch here. And that'll be in there for a strike on the outside corner. And it's going to be a grounded to short. Reynolds up with it over to first for out number 2. So 2 outs and the base is empty for George the Boomer Scott. Scott comes in hitting .244 with 5 homers and 24 runs batted in. He'll take a pitch here. Hitting just .188 on the first pitch. And it's low with a fastball, ball 1. So Scott's average goes up to .357 ahead in the count. So he'll swing away here. And that's going to be a base hit over the head of Reynolds. So Scott is on with a 2-out single. So it brings up Bernie Carbo getting another start in right field. Hitting just .174 with a homer and 5 runs batted in. So he will take a pitch here. And that's going to be a bit high for ball 1. 3 for 9 ahead in the count, so he'll swing away here. And he's going to draw the walk. So that's going to put runners on first and second. So the Red Sox with a little 2-out rally here. See if they can capitalize. Number 9 hitter Lynn up now. He'll take a pitch. It's going to be very low for ball 1. We'll take another one. Low for ball 2. So good hitters count here, 2-0. So he'll swing away. And he's going to strike out on the payoff pitch. So Boston fills the score. And after 1.5, no score. So Medich on for his second inning of work as a member of the Red Sox. He'll face Stein, Cruz, and Reynolds. He's going to pitch around Stein. Stein hitting .211 with 3 homers and 17 runs batted. A little nubber. And is he going to beat it out? Oh, and Doyle covers, and as Scott charges it and is able to get Stein by a step. So Stein is not the fastest runner, and that pays off there. It's an average runner probably would have beat that out. So 1 down in the Seattle second. It's going to bring up Julio Cruz. Julio Cruz hitting under 100 at just .095, just 4 hits and 42 at bats. So we're going to pitch we'll pitch to him. We don't want to walk him. Just a .116 on base percentage. And that's going to be hit to Scott. Takes himself over to first. So 2 outs in the Seattle second. It brings up Craig Reynolds. Reynolds hitting .245 with 8 runs batted in. Pitch around him. And that's going to be popped up. Scott calls for it, comes in, makes the catch. So 1-2-3 inning for Seattle in the second. So after 2 full, no score. Burleson will lead it off for the Red Sox here in the third. Burleson comes in. Well, comes to the plate hitting 0 for 1 today. He is 0 for 1 today, I should say. So Burleson will take a pitch here. And check swing, ball 1. Burleson hitting 327 in the first 3 innings. Gives this one a ride to right. But Stanton is there and makes the catch. The first out of the 3rd. Denny Doyle up now, 0 for 1 today. Doyle's hitting 271 with the bases empty. And he'll take a pitch here. Curveball for strike 1. Just got a piece of the plate there.
Strike 3.
And he strikes him out. The 2-2 pitch. So Montague with his 4th K of the day. Brings up Legrand Orange. Staub, he's 1 for 1. And he'll take a pitch. So 1-0 count. Staub 391, hitter ahead in the count. 381 in the first 3 innings of the game, so he likes to hit early in the game and ahead in the count. So he'll swing away here. And he hits this one to right. Stanton has it sized up and makes the catch for out number 3. So the Red Sox go 1, 2, 3 in the 3rd. After 2.5. Boston nothing and Seattle nothing. So Larry Cox comes up, getting a start behind the plate today. He's got 6 hits and 23 at-bats for a .261 average. And he's got a eye of 50, so we'll pitch to him. And it's going to be... Oh, swung at the outside pitch there. Swing and a miss on the 0-2 pitch. So Medic gets him on 3. His 2nd K of the day. To the top of the order, Stein up, Collins up now 0 for 1. And that's going to be hit down the line. Harris stabs it over to Scott. Long throw, but gets him. So two outs here in the Seattle 3rd. Meyer walked his first time up. Medic kicks and delivers. Little number in front of the mound. Medic off the mound, throws over to Scott. Fields his position well. And makes the out for out number 3. So after 3 full, there is no score. This game started up much like yesterday's game, with a good pitcher's duel, until Rice went deep with a 3-run bomb. I think it was either in the 4th or the 5th. Might have been even late. Might have been even later. I think it might have been even been the 6th before any team scored in that game. I think it was the 6th. I think. So all right, so Montague back on the hill. Montague's 49 pitches so far through the first 3 innings. So Rice up to the plate now. I'm going to start paying attention more to this hitter type here when Seattle comes up. Or when the opposition comes up. So I can maybe do a little shifting here. Haven't done much so far. Again, just getting used to the game and everything. So Rice so far 0 for 1 today. Hitting 357 in the middle innings. 350 on the first pitch, so he'll swing away here. And he continues his hot hitting as he gets a single up the middle on the 1-1 count. So average now up to 318. So Rice on with a leadoff single here in the 4th, so a good start for the Red Sox. And that's going to bring up Fisk. And he will... I'll let him swing away. 3-0 count on Fisk, and it's going to be a 4-pitch walk. So first 2 runners on for the Red Sox here in the 4th. As Cox goes out to talk to Montague. He's back behind the plate, sets it up. Toby Harrah with an RBI opportunity here. Harrah hitting 250 of the runners in scoring position, 7 for 28. We'll have him take the pitch here. He's hitting just 182 on the first pitch. So fastball for ball 1. Oh, take another one. So 2-0 count now. Good hitters count. So he'll swing away. And he gives this one a ride. It looks like it'll... And that is going to be gone for a 3-run bomb for Toby Harrah. His first home run as a Red Sox. As a Red Sox. So let's take a look at that one again. So Harrah puts the Red Sox on top. That's his first home run of the season, possibly. Let's see here. Let's check this out again. So here we go. First pitch. Booyah! It's like third or fourth row in left center field. And no, I'm sorry, that's his... Let's take a look at him again. Alright, so just like yesterday, Rice put the Red Sox on top with a 3-run bomb. This time it's Harrah. So let's take a look at Harrah here again. And that's his third home run of the season. First as a member of the Red Sox. So he's hitting an even 300 now for the Red Sox. Alright. The Red Sox going for their 5th win in a row today. So Medich now has a 3-run lead. Still nobody out here in the 4th inning. Scott will take a pitch here. And it's going to be in there for a strike. Curveball. Swing away here. So Scott's going to drill this one deep. This could be back-to-back. Oh, no! Stays in the park, and Braun will make a great running catch for the first out of the 4th. So Bernie Carbo up now. Carbo will swing away. 250 on the first pitch. Grounds out to first. As Meyer takes it to the bag himself for out number 2. Freddie Lynn up now. 0 for 1. Takes a pitch. In there for a strike. Lynn hitting 308 in the middle innings with a homer and 2 runs batted in. Hits this one to center. This one's going to fall in there. And Lynn's going to be in there with a double. Just gets in under the tag. So Lynn with a 2-out double. Lynn now has 10 doubles on the season. Oh, it looks like he's injured on the play. And they're going to have to take Lynn out of the ball game. Hopefully it's not serious now. So a couple days ago, Evans got hurt as he tweaks the hamstring. Hopefully it's not serious, but... So we're going to have to bring in probably Rick Miller, I would think. Let's check him out. He's only 30 in center. Let's see what Carbo is in center. You have to shift Carbo over to... I don't want to bring in... So let's look at Carbo. Carbo's left and right. He does not play center. And I doubt Rice plays center, but we'll check him anyway. So we definitely need Kyle Yastrzemski to come back soon. So who are we checking out here? Oh yeah, Rice. Nope, Rice does not play. Let's see, who else could we got? Who else do we have here? I think Rick Miller is the only other option. Steve Dilley, he's infield, isn't he? Got second base and shortstop. So we may have to call up another guy here. I think we'll just wait it out though. So we're going to bring in Rick Miller. Play center. So we'll make him the center fielder too. Alright. So Lynn gets himself a double. Unfortunately gets injured on the play. Hopefully it's not serious. Let's keep an eye on that one. So Burleson with the RBI opportunity. So hitless on the day so far. 1-0 pitch. And that's going to be a ball. That's going to stay up there. So Braun makes the catch for out number 3. But the Red Sox put up a 3 spot on the 3-run bomb by Toby Hara, his first home run as a member of the Red Sox. So we got Miller in center now. He's, again, not the greatest center fielder, but got to go with what we got here, below average range. Has a good arm, above average arm, but it's makeshift outfield now for the Red Sox. So for that injury to Lynn won't be serious. Keep an eye on that one. Alright, so Medich back on the hill for the bottom of the 4th, now with a 3-run lead. He'll face Jones, Stanton, and Braun. Jones 0 for 1 today. First pitch, over. Harris scoops it up over to first for out number 1. Leroy Stanton up now. Stanton with a... He is... I think he walked his first time up. Two-two pitch. And that's going to fall in there for a base hit. So that's the first Seattle hit today. So Stanton with his first hit allowed as a member of the Red Sox here in the 4th against Seattle. So Scott will hold him on. He'll throw over to first. And he's back safely. So Steve Braun up now. 0 for 1 today. And we will pitch to him. Red Sox hoping for 2 here. Hits it to center. Miller comes charging in. Makes the catch for out number 2. So that'll bring up the third baseman Stein. Stein looking for his first hit. And it's going to be hit to center. Miller comes in and makes the catch. Nothing doing for Seattle in the 4th, and it remains 3-0 Boston. Danny Doyle will lead it off. In search of his first hit of the day. And he'll take one here. And it's going to be in the dirt with the cutter for ball 1. So ahead in the count, 321 hitter. And he's going to draw a walk here. So leadoff runners on for the Red Sox here in the 5th. Meyer will hold him on. Let's see if he's got any stolen bases. Not many. He's got 1 so far this year. And over his career, not a lot. He won't be running. So Rusty Staub comes up now, 1 for 2 so far today. We're going to do a little hit and run here. And Cruz makes a catch on the line out as Doyle just gets back. They almost had Doyle doubled off there. So 1 out now for Jim Rice. Rice 1 for 2 on the day. 1-0 pitch. This one's going to be hit out to left, and Braun reaches up and makes the one-handed grab. So great catch by Braun for out number 2. Carlton Fisk up to the plate now. Fisk 0 for 1 today. 2-2 pitch. Oh, nice diving catch by Stein to end the inning. So halfway through, it's Boston 3 and Seattle nothing. There's Miss Maggs there. She runs into the back office there. Mr. Brody repositions himself for the second half of the game here. Mr. Brody cannot decide where he wants to sit here. Alright, gets himself comfortable there. Alright, so Julio Cruz will lead it off for the Mariners here in the 5th against Medich. Average continues to fall. He's 0 for 1 today. 1-0 pitch, a little number in front of the plate, and is he going to beat it out? And he beats it out, so Cruz with an infield single. Throws over to first, back safely. Craig Reynolds up now, 0 for 1. Scott holding Cruz on at first. Three 3-1 pitch. And they're going to call it ball 4. This Cruz was off on the pitch. So runners on first and second with nobody out as Fisk goes out the top to Medich. Wants to see what he wants to do here as they're just getting acquainted. Getting to know each other's styles and everything. So Medich working out of the stretch here again. Cox up to the plate. Cox looking for an RBI here. So Medich looks in for the sign. Nods his head, looks back at the runner at second. Here's the pitch to Cox. 3-1 count, and he's going to walk him, so that's going to load the bases. So Medich in the jam here. Red Sox are going to play back. We need to trade a run for an out here. As they have Dave Collins, top of the order, come to the plate, the DH. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and Scott can't, first pitch, he's 0 for 2 on the day, and it's going to be an error on Scott, his 8th, as a run comes home. So run in for Seattle, still nobody out. Meyer up to the plate now, 0 for 1. Can't really pitch around him with the bases loaded, so. Here's the pitch. Pops him up. Burleson calls for it, makes the catch on the mound. So 1 down now. So the Red Sox will play back for 2. Jones a tough man to double up, but they're going to try it anyway. So far, Jones is 0 for 2. 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be a blast, and oh! Rice makes a great catch at the wall. Reynolds will tag up and score, but Rice definitely saved at least a run there, if not 2. As that might have cleared the bases there. That might have actually even been out of here. That was close. Let's check this one out. No, that wouldn't have gone out, but it definitely would have been a couple runs there. But Rice, great, flashes some leather there. But Seattle does score another run. It's 3-2 now. Not done yet as Stanton's up now. Stanton's 1 for 1. Got the first hit off of Medich. So Medich looking to get out with the lead here. 1-0 pitch. Hit to Hera, goes the short way to second. Risky play there, but they're able to get the runner at second. Somebody is out there running and gunning out there on a snowy night. So the Red Sox lead is now just 1 as Seattle scores 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. The Red Sox looking to get back some runs here. Harris, Scott, and Carbo. If anybody gets on, Miller will have his first at-bat of the game. So Harris going to take a pitch here. He's been great at getting on base. Strike 1 on Hera. 3-2 pitch, and it's going to be ball 4. So Hera continues to draw the walks. So his 24th walk of the season. So that's an added bonus. We definitely would like to get him batting leadoff. We definitely got to talk to him there. Mr. Brody's going to try to talk to him, try to convince him to bat leadoff there. But as long as it's working, we'll keep him wherever he wants right here. But he would make a great leadoff hitter, especially if he continues to draw those walks. So George Scott up now, with a runner on first and nobody out. He'll take a pitch here. Scott 1 for 2 on the day. Wide with a fastball, 1-0 count. And this is going to be hit to left. It looks like Braun's going to have it sized up, and he does for out number 1. Carbo up now, 0 for 1 on the day. And we'll have him swing away. And strikes him out. So Carbo's struggles continue. So Rick Miller with his first at-bat today. Actually, his first just one at-bat in the season. 0 for 1. So let's look at his stats there. So last year he hit .283 with 27 runs batted in and 269 at-bats. For a career, he's a .258 hitter. Against, let's see here. He's got a contact 45, power of 30, and an eye of 55 versus right-handed pitching. Does have a little bit of speed if he can get on, and a little bit of stealing ability. So we're going to have him take a pitch here. And it's a pitch out. Nothing going on though. So Miller will swing away, 1-0 count. And I'll be hit to second. Moves up with it over to first, and that's it. As Miller grounds out for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 6th with the Red Sox with a 3-2 lead over the Seattle Mariners. So Braun will lead it off, looking for his first hit of the day. Madge looks in for the sign from Fisk. Kicks and delivers. Strikes him out. So Medic's third K of the day. Stein up now. Stein also hitless on the day. And he gets back-to-back Ks to start the 6th. So good start for Medic and the Red Sox here. Cruz up now. Cruz 1 for 2 on the day. Average back up to over 100. And he grounds out here. Burleson fires over to Scott. And Seattle goes in order in the 6th. Let's see if the Red Sox can add to that slim 1-run lead here. They'll have the top of the order, Burleson, Doyle, and Staub up. Burleson has not reached base yet today. 2-2 pitch. Strikes him out. So now 0 for 4 on the day. Danny Doyle, also hitless on the day. 1-0 count. And that's going to drop in there for a base hit, as Ron is unable to get to that one. So 1-out single for Doyle. Staub up now. believe he lined out to Cruz at second his last time up. He'll take a pitch here. And fastball for strike one. Staub a 300 hitter, 3 for 10 while behind in the count. And he gives this one a ride, and oh, a great running catch by Stanton. That one definitely saved extra bases there. Stanton with a terrific catch there. Second out of the Red Sox 7th. So we have to Jim Rice if they need us to continue. Rice 1 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Stein up with it over to first, and that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 7th. 7th inning stretch time here in Seattle. Take me out to the ball game. So home half of the 7th now. Seattle down by a run. Reynolds, Cox, and top of the order Collins up against Medich. Medich has pitched 78 pitches through 6 innings. So we're going to get some action in the Boston. Not yet. We'll see how this goes. We'll do it batter by batter here. So Reynolds officially 0 for 1 on the day. 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be hit past Doyle for a single. And that'll get some stirring in the Red Sox pen as the tying run is on base. Warm up Stanley. Close game here. I think we want to go with we have coming up here. We'll get Bill Lee. Bill Lee has been really effective so far, so we'll get Bill Lee warming up in the bullpen. So Scott will hold on Reynolds at first. Cox up now 0 for 1. And this has hit a little deep way to center. Miller back and cannot make the catch. And Seattle has just tied up the game on a RBI double by Cox. So the go-ahead run now in scoring position. And they're going to visit the mound here. Got plenty left in the tank. Okay, let's see what... I don't think he's going to be ready yet. No, Lee is not ready yet. Alright, so Dave Collins up now, top of the order. 0 for 3 with an RBI. Medich kicks and delivers, and that's going to drop in there for a base hit. So they're going to hold the catcher at third, so runners at the corners. Dan Meyer, and I think that is going to be it for Medich. So they're going to bring in Bill the Spaceman Lee. Oh, he's not ready yet? Are you kidding me? Alright, we're going to go to pitch by pitch mode, see if we can. See if we can pitch around him here. And that's going to be in there for a strike. Oh. Alright. We'll try pitching around him again. And that'll be a ball. Change up. Probably not going to work until I get... Yeah. Alright. Pitch to him now. Yeah, we'll pitch around him. Be very careful with him. 2-1. And that's going to be a fly ball up the center. Miller comes charging, makes the catch. They're going to tag, and Cox is out at the plate as Rick Miller comes in and throws him out. What an awesome play to keep this a tie ball game. So we got to watch that one again. Man, let's watch that again. So Miller comes charging up here, ready, set to throw. Fires a strike into Fisk, and they get him. Unbelievable. Collins advances to second on the throw, tags up, and alertly gets in scoring position. But for the meantime, still a tie ball game thanks to Rick Miller, who came in as a replacement for Freddie Lynn out there at center. Makes a great play gunning down Cox at home. Keep this a tie ball game. That could be huge. So that is going to be Medic's last batter there. As he's ready now. Bill Lee comes in to relieve Medic there. So good first outing for Medic. Leaves cannot win it. Could possibly lose it. Responsible for Collins at second. But nonetheless, not a bad first outing as a member of the Red Sox. And let's see here. What are we going to do with Jones here? Who is up next? Yeah, we're going to lefty on lefty. We get us pitch to him. All right, so Bill Lee comes in. He's definitely been our best relief pitcher so far. He's pitched 9 innings. Has not allowed an earned run yet. No record. Has allowed just 5 hits. Has walked a lot of batters. 8 batters with 4 strikeouts, but has managed to get himself out of jams if he's gotten him in one. So here we go. 3:33 on the first pitch, so we're gonna go pitch by pitch mode here. Actually, we aren't pitch by pitch mode, so we're gonna pitch around him to the first pitch. Looks in for the sign from Fisk, kicks and delivers. Strike 1. Pitch mode here. Alright. So Bill Lee kicks and delivers. 2-2 pitch. And strikes him out. So Lee comes in and gets the Red Sox out of the jam. But thanks to Rick Miller, who guns down Cox trying to tag up and score on the sacrifice fly, is able to keep this a tie ball game, but Seattle does score that tying run. So after 7 full, 3-3. So Enrique Romo on to pitch now. Comes in with a 1-2 record, 3.06 ERA, 17 2/3 innings pitched, 19 hits allowed, 6 earned runs, 6 walks and 14 strikeouts. So he'll come in. So Fisk hitting .279 with 4 homers and 18 runs batted in after an 0-for-2 game today so far. 0-for-1 against Romo. He'll swing away here. So 0-2 count. Grounds out to Cruz at second for out number 1. Toby Hara. He had a 3-run blast back in the 4th to put the Red Sox on the board. Officially 1-for-2. And he'll take a pitch here. And that's going to be in there for a strike. Swing away here. And he's going to draw another walk, so 25 walks on the season. So Hara continues to draw the bases on balls. Oh, Stinson back in there. Catcher, so he's the better defensive catcher. Do we want to try to steal with him? I think we do. I'm going to try to steal. See if Hara can get a jump. Cannot get the jump. He starts and stops. So 0-1 count now on Scott. It's going to be a ground ball short over to second for 1, back to first, and they turn the double play. So they'll do it for the Red Sox in the top of the 8th. We'll head to the home half of the 8th. Tied up at 3. Bill Lee up for his second inning of work. And probably should add somebody else. We'll have Bill Campbell warming up there. So the righty Campbell up on the bullpen. Let's see, Stanton's 1 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be a base hit past the dive of Burleson, so they get the lead runner on. So Carlos Lopez will be pinch hitting. He's hitting .318 in the season with an RBI and 22 at-bats. Get the mound here. Yeah, he won't be ready yet. Definitely should have had him warming up. Alright. I'll throw over to first. Stanton's back safely. Alright, so he's got only an eye at 35, so we're going to pinch around to him. Ground ball to Scott. Flips over to Lee covering as the runner moves in the scoring position. So Stein is going to come in now. Stein up now. 0 for 3 on the day. Still not ready yet. Who's the next batter up? Switch hitter Cruz. Let's see. Cruz is not a good hitter either way, so it really doesn't matter. Let's just see if what he bats. See if we got any splits here. Oh, batting splits. Here we go. Alright, so lefties. He's only had 4 at-bats versus lefties, so we want him to definitely face a righty. Not that much of a sample size against lefties, but still. Alright, so I think we can... I think what we're going to do is we're going to walk... He's 0 for 3 on the day, though. 206 hitter. We really don't want to walk a 302. We're gonna pitch to him. Pitch around him a little bit. So 1-0 count. Hits it to Burleson, looks the runner back, fires to first. Okay, there we go, on number 2. Alright, Julio Cruz up now, so we're going to take out Lee there. Lee's done his job. He's not ready yet? Are you kidding me? He's got to be ready yet. Guess we didn't throw enough pitches. Oof. Alright, well he's only hitting 111, so we're going to pitch to him. Can't let a 111 hitter burn us. And Harris up with it, over to first, and Lee gets himself out of it. Excellent. So we're going to bring in... So I want him to tire out. We're going to start warming up. Rich Gossage in anticipation that we get the lead. Hopefully Campbell will stay fresh. If he doesn't, so I'd rather not bring him up with a tie, Gossage in with a tie ball game. So Carbo will lead it off. Carbo hitless on the day, 0 for 2. Let him take a pitch here. Ball 1. And he draws the walk, so good start for the Red Sox. So they're bringing up Rick Miller. I think Miller's a good bunter, I believe. Yes, 60 sacrifice bunt, so Miller will definitely be bunting here. So we get the best bunter on the Red Sox, so we're going to have him bunt. Carbo with average. Kind of slow, but hopefully... And it's a good bunt. Nice bunt there. And did he beat it out? Oh, they just get Carbo out at first. So, Miller out at first. So a great bunt by Rick Miller. We'll move Carbo into scoring position. Don't really have anybody to replace him with, or else we would, because we're down on outfielders now. So Rick Burleson with a chance to put the Red Sox ahead here. Hitless on the day. Let him take a pitch here. And they put him on. Interesting strategy here. So you want to walk him to get to Denny, maybe to Denny Doyle. Doyle 1 for 3 on the day. Let him take a pitch here. And then I'll be in there for a strike. Swing away. And Doyle! Oh, a great running catch for Stanton. Robs him. So 2 down now, so it'll be up to Rusty Staub, the Grand Orange. 1 for 4 today. Let him take a pitch here. And it's going to be a ball fastball, so 375 hitter heading to count. Staub with a chance to put the Red Sox on top here. 1-1 pitch. And he gives this one a ride way back against the wall, and that's going to be out of here for a 3-run bomb by the Grand Orange, Rusty Staub. And the Red Sox, with their second 3-run home blast of the day, take a 6-3 lead. So the Grand Orange, Rusty Staub, comes through in the clutch. We got to take a look at that one again. Mr. Brody is excited about that one. He's jumping up and down there. Let's check the replay here. I thought he might have a chance at that one, but just into like the first row. Just barely clears the fence, but it's good enough. And Rusty Staub with a 3-run blast. His second home run as a member of the Red Sox, and his 4th, 5th, and 6th runs batted in. Puts the Red Sox on top, 6-3 now. And we're going to sit Campbell. And we're going to bring in our closer, Rich Gossage, here to try to get his first save as a member of the Red Sox. Unless we can get another run here, which I wouldn't object to. So Jim Rice 1 for 4. And that one is gone back to back, so no longer a save situation. Let's see if we can put, can we put him back? Yeah, he's ready. Good. All right. So we're going to put Bill Campbell in now. It's no longer a save situation. We'll have Gossage here just in case. In case it does become a save situation. Or Carlton Fisk up now as Staub and Rice go back to back. And it's now a 7-3 Red Sox lead. As the bats come out late. So Fisk up now. Fisk 0 for 3 on the day. Bill Laxton on the hill. 0-1 record, 18 innings pitched, just a 1 ERA. 13 hits, 2 earned runs, 10 walks, and 13 strikeouts as side is retired. So Bill Campbell now. No longer a save situation, but Campbell will come and try to shut the door here and give the Red Sox their 5th victory in a row. So, unfortunately, Medich will not get the win. It's going to look like Bill Lee will get the win, but a win nonetheless, as Medich did his job. So Reynolds will be first to face Campbell. Reynolds, look at Campbell's stats. He's 0-1 on the season but does have an ERA of 0.87. So Campbell quite affected by Gossage's acquisition, but Campbell has been a sport. As you can see, I can't see here, but he's not getting angry or upset about it, but has accepted his role as a setup man in an occasional save opportunity. So he pitched 10 to 3 innings, allowing only 3 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So Reynolds up 1 for 2 on the day. And Carbo's underneath that one. And hauls it in for out number 1. So Bob Stinson up now. He came on to catch for Cox last inning. So that key play, though, is still Rick Miller gunning down Cox, trying to score when it was a 3-3 game. So Stinson comes in hitting .270 with 2 homers and 11 runs batted in. It's pitch and delivery. Oh, and hits past Hara. Oh, and Rice bobbles that out in left field, having an adventure out there. And Stinson's going to end up at second base after the error by Jim Rice. So Collins up now. 1 for 4 with an RBI. And this one's going to be out to left. Rice has this one sized up and makes the catch this time for out number 2. So Seattle down to the last out. So we're going to sit down Gossage. So I would have liked to give Gossage a save opportunity here, but I'm sure he'll get his chance here. As long as the Red Sox keep winning, he's satisfied. So Dan Meyer, 0 for 3 on the day, comes up against Campbell, representing the last out. 2-2 pitch. And that's a... Oh, it's going to be past the dive of Scott. So it'll be runners at the corners. Actually, I think if we bring in Gossage now, he can get a save. Because the tying run... Yeah, tying run is on deck. So we're going to bring in Gossage. Try to nail down the game here. Even if he doesn't get a save, but I think it is a save situation. Because the tying run is on deck. So Gossage comes in. So far as a member of the Red Sox, he's pitched 3 innings and struck out 3. He's not allowed an earned run yet, or I think he's. I'm not sure if he might have allowed a base hit, but so chance would to pick up his first save as a member of the Red Sox. Rupert Jones hitless on the day, but with an RBI. Gossage looks in for the sign from Fisk. Kicks and delivers. And it's going to be a fly ball to Rice. Rice comes charging in and makes the catch. So Gossage needs just 1 pitch. And this one's in the books as the Red Sox win 7-3. And Gossage does get a save. Good, excellent. Sorry, Campbell. That's what we brought in Gossage for. Get the save, and he saves your butt. So, alright, so let's run through the totals here. So the Red Sox win their, I want to say, 5th in a row here to improve to 15-16, so they're almost at 500. So Medich pitches 6 2/3 innings as in his debut as a member of the Boston Red Sox. Only allowed 1 earned run out of those 3 runs, as George Scott committed his 8th error to allow those 2 runs to score. 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. Bill Lee gets the win, 1 1/3 innings pitched to go 1-0. 1 hit allowed, 1 strikeout. Bill Campbell pitches 2/3 inning, allowing 2 hits. Rich Gossage gets a save, pitches 1 pitch, and gets the save. So player of the game is going to be Toby Harrell. Let's go through the Red Sox. I don't know about that. We'll take a look and see. I think we might want to give it to Rusty Staub, but we'll see. So Rick Burleson 1 for 4 with a walk. Denny Doyle 1 for 4 with a walk. Burleson also scored a run. Rusty Staub 2 for 5 with a big 3-run blast in the 9th. Jim Rice 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored and a home run. Solo shot in the 9th. Carlton Fisk 0 for 4 with a run scored. Toby Harrell 1 for 2 with a run scored, and he had a 3-run blast. Also walked twice, so I guess the argument could be made for Hara to get the MVP. I think I'm going to assign co-MVPs to Hara and Staub. Each one of those home runs was equally important, I think. George Scott 1 for 4. Carbo was 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run scored. Freddie Lynn 1 for 2. He did get injured, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. And Rick Miller came in as a pinch runner and played center field 0 for 1. So Staub hit his 2nd home run of the game, of the season. 2nd as a member of the Red Sox. Jim Rice with his 8th home run of the season. Hara with his 3rd home run, his 1st as a Red Sox. So that is it. So the Red Sox, check out the score here. I mean the standings. So with the win, let's play out the day. See where the Red Sox sit after this. Alright, we'll check out that in a minute, but let's go back to the standings. So with the win, actually it looks like the Orioles won today. Yankees lost again. And Tigers lost, so the Red Sox just 1 game out of 4th place as they continue up the ladder here. 15 and 16 now, 1 game out of 500 as they start a series with the California Angels. The Red Sox have won 5 in a row now. They've got the longest winning streak along with the Kansas City Royals in the major leagues. So let's check out that personal message to Mr. Brody. Don't know where that is. Oh, here we go. So the power rankings, let's check that out. I think the Red Sox probably have moved up. They were down there in the end here. But they've moved all the way up to 13th place. So the Red Sox moving up the ranks. And Ray Knight is going to be out. Yale names top players of the week. Let's go back to the team home screen. So anyway, so the Red Sox moving up in the rankings here. Home runs are now 3rd. Bullpen ERA continues to do well, despite getting rid of Paxton and Paxton. Continues to dominate here. Starters ERA is starting to get better, 3.77 now. That should improve. So the rankings are going up definitely. So Dwight Evans, let's see, look at this. So he's got the more serious injury. He's going to be day to day, 6 days. Kyle Yastrzemski, unknown. So what's that? I don't. Is he still injured? Unable to play. We're gonna let him. I don't know why the unknown Zabelis may return. So apparently this injury is more serious than we thought, which is a good thing we picked up Staub. Hopefully, so we'll keep an eye on that. We won't touch that for now. So I'm not sure exactly what that means. Al, if you know what that unknown means, unknown probably just means unknown. So. But we're cruising now, so we don't really, I mean, we need him, but we don't really need him. Gaylord Perry is hot, 2-0 with a 1.06 ERA, so definitely these acquisitions have had a huge impact here. Took a little while to gel, but once they did, it's starting to take off here. And now we get rid of Hobson, so our team chemistry is going to go up now, I would imagine. And Carbo is going to get some more playing time, so that should make him happier. He's in the starting lineup, so we'll see if that goes up. And it looks like Rick Miller. We're gonna have to do one other thing here. So let's look at this here. Oh, we only have 24 active guys, so we're a man short. So didn't even realize that. So we've been playing only with 24 players. Got to keep an eye on that. All right, so let's see who we can call up here. Reserve roster. So we need another outfielder, definitely. Let's see. Do we bring up Bobby Darwin or do we bring up Sam Bowen? Not much of a possible. Who else do we have here? How about from the... Can we bring up anybody from the minors? Let's see here. Who is the better defensive outfielder? He's 15 left and 25 in center. Bowen. Darwin is 45 in right. We don't really need any right fielders, so we don't really need to trade for anybody. So I guess we just bring in Sam. We'll bring up Sam Bowen. So Sam Bowen is activated on a 25-man roster now till Evans and Lynn are healthy. So do the GM actions here. Set the lineups. So Bowen isn't much of a hitter. Does he have any stats to look at? Nothing, so I guess we can make him a... Boy, we're really hurt now for pinch hitters since we got rid of Hobson there. I guess we'll put him in there. Guess we can make Dillard a pinch hitter too. Pinch runner and pinch hitter. And let's see here. And we won't make any changes here, but we'll put Bowen in here. Back up here for now. Alright, so I think that's good for now. So let's see here. So Bowen, I think we can make him a starter against lefties for now. Oops. Yeah, so he'll start here for now. Alright, that'll work for now. Okay. So the next game is going to be against the California Angels, and we'll show you the pitching matchup. So it's going to be, Nolan Ryan again. So Nolan Ryan against Luis Tiant. I think I'm going to play this one off camera. So the Red Sox, with their 5-game winning streak in jeopardy here. We'll let you know the results of that one. And, yeah, so thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. My co-host Mr. Brody and manager and Miss Mags, saying God bless and see you in the next Out of the Park 18 video featuring the 1977 Boston Red Sox and their attempts to hit 500 and beyond. Bye-bye now.